As the legal and media posturing and statements continue to be laid on the people of St. Kitts and Nevis, involving MSR Media movie producer Philippe Martinez, former Prime Minister Dr. Timothy Harris, the government of St. Kitts and Nevis, as well as other individuals and entities, some persons and key players have been propagating the view that the Premier is partly to blame for the legal entanglements that point to accusations of corruption, money laundering, and other claims of wrongdoing. According to some individuals, Premier Mark Brantley should have properly vetted Martinez, since Martinez was invited to Nevis to do a series of movies, and having heard the stance expressed on several occasions, SK Newsline put the question of background checks on Martinez to Premier Brantley. Brantley dismissed the finger pointing at him, saying it is a red herring. The Premier noted and emphasized that Martinez was invited to Nevis to do movies, which he affirmed MSR Media did do, according to the agreement.
So when people, again in an effort to shift blame, because his narrative, first time I heard it, came from the former Prime Minister, Dr. Harris. And he said that I brought a bad man here and we didn't do any due diligence on the man and all of that. I was doing business with Mr. Martinez to make movies for which he's eminently qualified and which he delivered on, because we did 9 movies here on the island of Nevis. Well, 8 on Nevis, and I think the 9th was done mostly on St. Kitts. When people come with this type of, oh, what due diligence did you do? The fact that there was some adverse finding on somebody when they were 20 years old, and that over the years since then that person has become a significant movie producer. And you can just Google the gentleman if you don't want to accept what I'm saying, but you will realize that his filmography, I think they call it, is over 50 different films. The background check that we did showed that he had vast experience in producing films. Now, if he had approached and said, I want to open an international bank, then you would do a check of a different kind. That with respect, this whole thing about background check is a red herring, because MSR would have been approved under the CBI program, not by me, not by Nevis. So the question about background checks should more appropriately be extended to the federal government, because they were who approved him, and more specifically to Dr. Harris at the time, because he was who approved him.
According to Martinez, MSR Media was invited to set up on St. Kitts and be registered to do business in the country's Citizenship by Investment program. Glenn Bart reporting for SK Newsline.